Master Chief, you mind telling me what you're doing
with those Rockstar energy drinks?
Sir, finishing this
Battle Pass. Hello everyone and welcome back to the channel and to another Halo Infinite video. Now, if you haven't already, check out my last video on Halo Infinite because that's where I talk about all the positive things about the game and why I love it. But there's no doubt some problems with the game, and big ones too. I briefly mentioned them in my last video, but I want to go more in depth here about everything wrong with Halo Infinite and what needs to be done to fix it. And if you want to see more content like this, please consider liking the video and subscribing to the channel for all kinds of gaming videos. Now, on to what needs to be done to Halo Infinite. Now, first up, we're going to talk about, and you guessed it, the progression system, and how it's just slow and so grindy and so monetized. And I don't mean to beat a dead horse here and keep complaining about something that, well, the entire internet is losing their minds over. However, I do want to state my thoughts on it, and mostly I'm just confused. I'm confused by the devs, by 343, by Xbox, on how they thought people would enjoy this system, especially how it was on day one. I mean, day one was just absolutely awful. As you probably already know, the only way to level up your battle pass was through weekly challenges that were sometimes really obscure challenges too. Like a friend of mine had a challenge to get 3 enemy aircraft kills while in an aircraft. Like, hold on, wait, there's Banshees and aircrafts in this game? I didn't know that. But how are people supposed to complete challenges like this when coming across Banshees is so extremely rare, let alone getting into an aircraft battle and getting 3 kills with it? Like, I'm sorry, is there a canceled dogfight mode we don't know about? Because I would love to play that. And on top of all of that, if you completed your weekly challenges, that was it. Just wait till next week, gamer. Imagine you're a die-hard Halo fan. You've been waiting for the game for years now, and it finally releases, or at least just the multiplayer does. So you take the day off to absolutely grind the game, complete all your challenges, and you get like 3 levels in a challenge swap. Now just wait till next week, you idiot, because you're not going to make any more progress until then. Absolutely 0 progress for actual gameplay. I mean, what kind of game, let alone a multiplayer shooter, only allows progress once a week? That's like playing Skyrim and you complete 2 quests, then a guard walks up to you and says, "I see you've completed your quest for the week. Now, go kill bandits until the story refreshes." Dragonborn. But not to fear, because then shortly after launch, we had the progression update, which made things a little bit better, but not really. For one, they made a lot of the challenges much easier and more obtainable within a week's time, so that was nice. And now we actually get XP for every match. A whopping 50 XP.
Oh, that's real nice.
So realistically, it's still only XP from your weekly challenges, because with the 50 XP per match, you would have to play 20 games for just 1 level. That's just terrible. So I hope you stocked up on your Rockstar double XP during that time, because you're not leveling up without a weekly challenge. And most recently we had another progression update, which is the best by far because it had some of the best changes. From now on, your daily challenge for playing a game starts at 300 XP, and as you play more and more matches, it will slowly decrease to the standard 50 XP a match. So I think you have about 6 or 7 matches, like 300, 250, 200, descending to 50, something like that. So you actually get a few matches where you get a couple hundred XP just for playing, which is a huge boost. So now you can actually complete a battle pass level, or maybe 2 if you have a double XP, without having a weekly challenge, or playing like 20 matches in one day. This is a major improvement, especially for the average player who probably doesn't ever really grind out all their weekly challenges. So now they can just hop on and play a few games, and between the challenge XP and the game completion XP, will probably be able to regularly level up their battle pass. However, it's still not a perfect system because the hardcore fans and the gamers who do grind this and complete all the challenges are still missing out on a lot of XP, because if you've already finished your weekly challenges, you only have 6 games a day where you can actually get XP, then you're back to the 50 XP, 20 games for 1 level. Which is not what we want by any means. In my opinion, how the XP system should work is it should be based upon your performance in a match, taking into account kill-death ratio, accolades, and objective score. And based on that, it should give an amount from 50 to 300 XP, and honestly there really shouldn't be an XP cap at all for players who are really good, but it's clear at this point 343 still wants to limit your XP gain so you don't progress through the battle pass too quickly. Which really doesn't make sense to me, because my thought process is, say I'm a player and I pay 10 bucks for the battle pass and grind it out in 1 week, they already have my money, so why do they care how fast I unlock all the cosmetics? Also, if I've already completed every tier in the battle pass, and now I have to wait until the next battle pass to unlock more cosmetics, I might be inclined to spend more money in the store to keep my Spartan looking fresh. And I think that's how game monetization should work. Instead of forcing players into a monotonous grind where it seems like spending money is the only way to make it move quicker or to unlock cool gear, you should give them an extremely rewarding experience, like XP based on performance, and they'll actually want to grind the game and get good at it to get as much XP as possible, as they can unlock everything quicker, and since they have such a positive experience with the game, they might want to spend more money because the devs are giving them a good experience where they feel valued and rewarded for investing time and money into the game. And that is the advantage that rewarding progression based on skill and performance gives. Players will want to spend more time and will want to spend money into the game that makes them feel good, not a game that forces them to log on daily and check off all their level up boxes, and then wait till the next day or the next week. And this is something that the entire Halo fanbase is making loud and clear to the developers. And another major change to the progression that we really need is to give players actual ranks. As of right now, the only real player levels in the game are your battle pass, which we've made abundantly clear isn't really a determination of your skill or time invested, and then you have your rank in ranked PvP, which is less of a level system and is more just a placement for skill-based matchmaking to give you more competitive matches. What we really need is a system that Halo Reach or Master Chief Collection had, where you gain experience through playing the game and will make your way up the ranks of actual military positions. So say everyone starts off as a recruit, and you can work all the way up to a field marshal or even beyond that, like some of the old Halo ranks. So when you see one of these players with an insane rank, you'll know they grinded their ass off and will probably kick your ass. Not just that they spent their whole paycheck on an armor and battle pass tiers. And this would be the perfect way to also introduce like free armors and cosmetics sprinkled throughout the ranks to give you something to actually earn and not something to pay for. And free armor and cosmetics is something that this game desperately needs, so having those tied with actual ranks would be extremely rewarding. So those are pretty much all my thoughts on the Halo Infinite progression system as of right now and what needs to be done. Definitely something that fans all over have been saying since launch, but I want to give you my take on this roller coaster that is and will continue to be Halo Infinite, because there's already been so many good changes to the game and the progression system, and with hope, we will continue to see more. Thank you everyone who watched to the end. Please leave a like if you enjoyed the video, and don't forget to subscribe to the channel to see more gaming content like this. I've recently started streaming the Halo Infinite campaign, so if you want to see those, definitely stay posted. So, thanks for watching, and peace out, Spartans.